Hello everyone, welcome to Sports Royale. We are back with another video. And Mumbai Indians have finally opened their account with a dominating win over Kolkata Knight Riders. The boys from Kolkata didn't show up, but the Mumbaikers certainly did. And it was the perfect homecoming for the skipper Hardik Pandya. So, I want to understand one thing from you guys. Is will this win actually set the tone for MI going into the rest of the tournament? Because we still have no clarity on Bumrah's availability at the moment. And how do you think this team is shaping up now that Ryan Rickelton is back in form? He's got some runs under his belt. Bolt and Chahar bowled beautifully. And MI scouting got it right yet again with Ashwani Kumar's debut. So how do you think is this team is shaping up now?
एक तो मेरे को ये बताओ ये अश्विनी कुमार मिला किधर इनको क्योंकि इन टोटल इन हिज लाइफ टाइम ही प्लेड 5 मैचेस एंड द फिफ्थ वाज दिस आई गेस. हाउ डू यू फाइंड सच अ बॉलर स्पेशली विथ ओनली 3 विकेट्स इन 5 मैचेस एंड टेल हिम नहीं तू कर. और वो पहली इनिंग में 4 विकेट लेके भाग जाता है.
I mean, what a talent, yeah. What a debut he's had today. 4 wickets,
वो
four crucial wickets.
क्लासिक स्काउटिंग फ्रॉम दिस पीपल यार.
But I
Absolutely.
think Mumbai will take positives from this win. We spoke yesterday, right? They have made a team that will perform well at the Wankhede. Their new ball bowlers will be spot on. Now, openers, obviously, see, this pitch was made for somebody like a Ryan Rickelton. He likes the ball coming onto the bat. If you see his previous two dismissals, he has chopped it onto the stumps. He wasn't able to get it onto the bat properly, and he was not able to judge the pace of the wicket. So this was a perfect wicket for him to score runs. He did that. But I think, yeah, Ashwini Kumar is somebody that you will be looking at going forward.
But I think what MI need to do is continue backing their youngsters. I think they have a few more in their ranks. राजबावा
Mm,
और सब है. So
Correct.
keep rotating these youngsters because what happens is still you don't have boom. You cannot be say set with because for example today Puthur got hit,
mm,
right? There is no guarantee that a team that can play medium pace fast is not going to come forward. So at that moment, I think rotating with whatever you have, be it Bevin Jacobs, be it Raj Bawa, be it Srijit for that matter, ये सब जो है उनके साथ रोटेट करते करते they can make a game out of it considering now is no longer the time where they need to have a short combination. Now is the time where they need to take it game by game. Considering
mm,
ये game में Ashwani was the X factor, next game it could be someone else.
mm.
So that's what I feel कि अभी वो टाइम गया जिधर उनके पास 9 गेम के लिए एक स्टार्टिंग 11 था और फिर
Mm.
ऐसा 5 गेम दे वुड प्ले विद एन एक्सपेरिमेंटल स्टार्टिंग 11 टू सी हु फिट्स फॉर द नेक्स्ट सीजन.
Mm.
But I believe defeating Mumbai in Wankhede this season is going to be very difficult. They are going to make it their fortress and try
Yeah,
and get as
100%.
many wins as possible. So going forward, it will be very difficult for teams coming in and playing against Mumbai at Wankhede.
One thing that is against them this season is that they are on the road, you know, throughout the season. मतलब ऐसा कोई बीच में गेम्स नहीं है जहाँ पे 2-3 गेम्स लगातार वो लोग मुंबई में खेल रहे हैं, वानखेड़े में खेल रहे हैं. अभी आज दे
Hmm.
प्लेड इन वानखेड़े. Next game I think they're playing in Lucknow against LSG. So that I think does not go in their favor. But overall, it's a good team. Now I think this will set the tone for their team going into the rest of the tournament. But I think you have to give credit to MS scouting यार actually because कहाँ से वो
100%.
लोग ऐसे प्लेयर्स लेके आते हैं एंड दे जस्ट शो अप. दे जस्ट बॉलर है तो विकेट्स लेगा, बैट्समैन है तो रन्स मारेगा. काउंटलेस प्लेयर्स उन्होंने निकाले हैं एंड दे हैव डन वेल फॉर इंडियन टीम एज वेल. सो या यू गॉट टू गिव देम क्रेडिट.
100%. They've done one heck of a job. Even with Vignesh, like आज चलो और नहीं चला, but to find a left arm China man from some random college game somewhere in Kerala is props to their scouting network and props to them sending him to SA20. Like they know how to back a youngster. And we've seen that with the Pandya brothers, Bumrah, everyone. So काम तो अच्छा है. बस the other talking point for me would be Rohit's role.
राइट.
इम्पैक्ट सब बन गया भाई. इंडिया का ऑल फॉर्मेट कैप्टन.
But I think वो impact सब था, है ना? In the
फर्स्ट गेम
last
में
two
भी था.
games also, he
फर्स्ट
was
गेम में था,
switched on.
सेकंड गेम में नहीं
हाँ,
था.
सेकंड गेम में नहीं था.
okay. See, but
फर्स्ट
today
गेम में तो
also
भाई
runs
अंडरस्टैंडेबल.
runs नहीं बने उससे. He is not looking in form. एंड ऐसा लग नहीं रहा है कि वो बनाना चाहते हैं।
हाँ
इंटेंट
एग्जैक्टली,
नहीं दिख
उससे
रहा।
बन नहीं
हाँ
रहे का पॉइंट है ही नहीं। इट्स लाइक उसको आईपीएल नहीं खेलना है, वो खेल रहा है क्योंकि पेचेक अच्छा है।
एंड
करेक्ट,
आज तो
इंटेंट
आई
नहीं दिख
थिंक,
रहा है।
हाँ एंड आज जीतने के बाद आई थिंक उसकी जो परफॉर्मेंस है वो ओवरशैडो हो जाने वाली है, वो मुंबई की ओवरऑल परफॉर्मेंस की वजह से। सो
हम्म।
ठीक है, मतलब आई मीन वील सी हाउ ही कम्स ऑफ इन द नेक्स्ट गेम. But we'll talk about KKR's batting now for a while. I want to
अबिस्मल।
understand uh, Venkatesh Iyer. I mean, he could not get going, and I think he's batting a bit too low in the batting order. अगर उसको इतना अच्छा पेचेक मिला है, उसको इतना पैसे मिले हैं, तो आई थिंक ही इज द गाय हु शुड बी बैटिंग एट 3 or 4.
बट कुशाग्र, माई पॉइंट इज दैट वो आज तो आ गया जल्दी
Hmm.
because of the early wickets that went down.
Hmm.
You look at the mode of dismissal. See the
Hmm.
ball before the wicket, it was the same delivery.
Hmm.
He was prepared for that short ball. The
Hmm.
shot that he played was a stupid shot
Hmm.
because you know the bowler is going to bowl short and you played it straight to the keeper. You didn't even try to pull it. ऐसा भी नहीं
यू
है that
पास
Deepak
इट
Chahar
टू द
bowls
कीपर
at
भाई।
150 or 140.
ही
हाँ ना
पास
bro.
इट टू द कीपर। बोल ऐसा भी नहीं कि भाई ले कैच पकड़।
Correct. It was more like a catching practice. See, at Deepak Chahar's pace, it is not like unplayable. Bouncers उसके unplayable नहीं होते.
हम्म।
The mode of dismissal is what got me really frustrated looking at him.
चार से ज्यादा से स्कैरी तो पंड्या का बाउंसर है, कि
Correct.
लीथल तो है। बट आई एम ऑल्सो लाइक वेरी सरप्राइज दैट केकेआर स्टिल बैकिंग नारायण टू ओपन। You could very well have a Rahane QDK opening, Raghuvanshi at 3, Venki at 4, and have a more settled batting order with Narayan coming to hit the big hits if he has to after Dreras. Because Raman कितना लेट आया भाई।
आई थिंक 8-9 पे बैटिंग करना है रमनदीप.
8 पे आया है वो, उसके पहले
हाँ.
इम्पैक्ट सब के नाम पे मनीष पांडे खेलने आए हैं।
हाँ. एंड उसके वजह से आई थिंक
तो
वो लोग वैभव अरोरा को भी नहीं खिला पाया आज.
Correct.
हाँ,
हाँ.
they're practically ruining their order just because 2 seasons where Gotti was there, Narayan has worked and has won them a trophy. So, but you no longer have Gotti, and Chandrakant Pandit, no matter how smart he thinks he is, he's not that person who can galvanize a team. He can
Hmm.
create a great player.
Hmm.
But bowling wise, also honestly, Spencer Johnson getting that swing was crazy. If you saw the first 2 overs of his, the ball was turning across the stumps. इतना स्विंग तो मैंने देखा ही नहीं भाई।
वो लेट
अगर
But
स्विंग हो रहा
लाइक
था
just
बॉल, बहुत
हाँ.
लेट स्विंग भी था काफी बॉल में.
काफी काम भाई।
But just coming to KKR's batting, see
हम्म.
Mumbai bowlers bowled well, but it was more of a reckless batting by KKR. See, 4 wickets down in the power play, they were going hard at it. See,
हम्म.
in the power play, two fielders outside, how many wickets you saw being taken on the boundary? मनीष पांडे का भी बाउंड्री में चला गया, वेंकटेश अय्यर ने भी क्या शॉट मारा, अजिंक्य रहाणे first ball, Ashwani Kumar, new spell, new bowler. He should have seen him through at least for a couple of deliveries. First ball itself, he stepped out and tried to play a rash shot. So that was reckless, is what I think. Even Narayan, if you see his wicket, it looked like a tailender was batting.
हाँ
He
हम्म।
एग्जैक्टली.
stepped he stepped away from the ball that was swinging and he just left his stumps open.
रिंकू ऑल्सो वेरी ऑनेस्टली, अगर तूने सेम बॉल पे एक बॉल पहले शॉट मारा है, तेरे को क्यों लग रहा है वो सेम पेस पे बॉल डालेगा? वो पेस ऑफ या पेस ऑन करेगा ही वो बॉल को। देर इज समथिंग रॉन्ग विद रिंकूज मेंटालिटी दिस ईयर। एवरी मैच आई सीन हिम प्ले फॉर केकेआर, ही डजंट सीम लाइक रिंकू ऑफ ओल्ड, ही सीम्स वेरी डिफरेंट।
It was
So
important for
आप
him at that moment to build a partnership and not throw his wicket away the way he did. So I think वो you guys are right. Reckless shots are the reason KKR lost today.
no credit from Mumbai. Mumbai did bowl well, but yeah, it was more of the reckless batting that gave it away. If you remember last year also KKR Mumbai at Wankhede, same situation had come forward. Manish Pandey was the impact player and they went on to score 169 and they
हम्म।
won that game. But ये situation में you needed to bat a little sensible and get a big score, जो नहीं हुआ.
यू हैड टू पेस योर इनिंग्स, तुम 16 ओवर में खाली हो गए।
Hmm. So maybe now I think it's time for KKR to look beyond Sunil Narine as an opener. Maybe bring in Rahane as your first choice opener. Bring Venkatesh here to three, Raghuvanshi at four, and then the rest of the batting order follows the way it is.
Right. Even Raghuvanshi played so well today. He was just looking set. I thought the
Huh?
big score is coming from him, but then Hardik bowled a bouncer and he gave in to the shot and lost his wicket. If he would have played sensibly there, he could have scored a big run today.
Exactly.
So overall, a clinical performance from Mumbai Indians. I think that'll give them some confidence now that they have registered their first win on the points table. We'll now move to the next game. So tomorrow we have the high-spirited LSG taking on the Punjab Kings at the Ekana Stadium, Lucknow. So I want to understand one thing from this match actually. So Punjab is the only team that has played one game so far in the tournament. Lucknow, on the other hand, has played two games. So which team do you think has momentum coming into this contest? Because Punjab have had a long break now, and
Hmm.
लखनऊ भी एसआरएच को हरा के आई है काफी अच्छे वे में कन्विंसिंग फैशन में सो हु डू यू थिंक which team has the momentum at the moment?
Momentum is on Lucknow's side, honestly, because that longer rest breaks momentum quite a bit.
Hmm.
Especially when ये planning नहीं है यार. What I don't know who's planning the IPL, but Mumbai and CSK having two back-to-back matches and Punjab not having even one per week practically
It's
is
because
bad planning.
money. It's because money,
हाँ.
money, money.
हाँ, मतलब तुम लोग को वीकेंड पे बहुत पैसा कमाने का है. Understandable. But it was really astonishing to see say the least. मेरे को नहीं लगता पंजाब. See, Punjab is now overly rested.
I agree with Naman. See, Lucknow are favorites, and with the momentum going in this match, the first game that Lucknow played, they lost by Ashutosh Sharma's special. In the second game, they outplayed SRH completely. They
Yes.
were outstanding with both bat and ball. So they are going forward with momentum and they would be favorites.
ओके सो पंजाब के बारे में थोड़ी बात करते हैं मेरे को पंजाब में सिर्फ एक इंसान के बारे में बात करनी है एट द मोमेंट दैट इज ग्लेन मैक्सवेल यार व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज अप्रोच शुड बी इन दिस गेम स्टार्ट हिटिंग फ्रॉम बॉल वन और टेक योर टाइम सेटल इन एंड देन गो फॉर द किल.
See, the Ekana is one stadium which is quite forgiving if you build your innings. So if at all he wants to say game form, this is one place where he can build his innings slowly and take the big hits to the later stage of the match. Because he also has the backing of likes of Shashank, Shreyas, Ashutosh, then और कौन है? प्रभ सिमरन खेला तो
आशुतोष तो
खेला
दिल्ली
मतलब
में है
बहुत.
ना.
अरे क्या, I forgot his name, dude. Who comes after Shashank? Who comes before Shashank?
अय्यर एक है, श्रेयस अय्यर फोर पे आता है राइट.
Marcus Choinis है, Marcus Choinis है.
Sorry,
स्टॉइनिस है.
sorry. Yeah. So he has a lot of big hitters और अय्यर भी ढंग का हिटर है. इसके
हम्म.
पास बहुत है. और प्रियांश आर्या अच्छा खासा स्टार्ट दे देता है.
My
तो
only concern is if you remove Shreyas Iyer from that batting, is there enough depth? Is what the question will be going. Yes. So is there the depth that you're looking for going in the competition? That is where I think Punjab will struggle.
एंड
मतलब
कल आई
अगर
थिंक
तुमने वो निकाल दिए तो सीधा मुशीर खान और सूर्यांश शेगड़े.
उसकी दैट इज वेयर प्रभ सिमरन्स रोल इज वेरी क्रूशियल टुमारो बिकॉज अगर वो अच्छा स्टार्ट देगा along with प्रियांश आर्या that will set the platform for the batters coming in at 5 and 6 maybe.
One change maybe they might play Josh Inglis, might play instead of Umar Zai. Instead of, they would like to have a proper batter, somebody who can bat at the top. Umar Zai is not a bad player, but I just think they are light on their batting.
Or do you guys see Lockie Ferguson coming in for Omar Zai because मैंने अभी just stat पढ़ा एक कि Lockie Ferguson has had the upper hand over two of LSG's premier batters and those are Pant and Pooran. So do you think he will replace Omar Zai or do you guys still feel कि मतलब कोई बैट्समैन चाहिए जॉश इंग्लिस चाहिए.
He can, matlab, you are correct. You can have Loki also, but then you will have to play a domestic Indian batter.
Hmm.
instead of Omarzai. So that I think Naman rightly spotted it's Mushir or it'll be Shegde, right?
Yeah, Suryan
Negatives.
Shegde.
Hmm.
So either of the two would come in if you are playing Lockie Ferguson. Or else there could be a third option. They could remove Marco Jansen and play in Lockie Ferguson outside the box.
बट फिर लॉकी फर्गुसन
Possible.
अगर इसको रिप्लेस करता है तो बैटिंग ऑप्शन एक और कम हो जाता है तेरे पास बिकॉज देन यू डोंट हैव
Correct.
समवन टू हिट दोस लॉन्ग सिक्सेस एट द एंड तो
Correct.
सोचना पड़ेगा पंजाब को दे हैव टू गेट देयर कॉम्बिनेशन राइट टुमारो because the pitch is also a lot on the slower side and this is one of the biggest grounds in India. So I feel bowlers will have a good game tomorrow than the
Hmm.
batter. Okay. So क्या लगता है फिर मतलब who are your players to watch out for tomorrow?
Maxwell बोल दूं?
बोल दे
बोल
रिस्क
दो
ले ले
बोलो।
Maxwell.
Axel.
And
और
LSG के लिए I will pick Mitchell Marsh.
इंटरेस्टिंग नमन
For me, I think for LSG now is the time for Makram. Like
हम्म
वो धीमी पिच है, साउथ अफ्रीकन प्लेयर हु लाइक वो है वैसा. On the other end, I think for this one, Prab, Punjab. It's
मेरे लिए पंजाब में से आई वुड पिक श्रेयस अय्यर एंड लखनऊ में से आई विल पिक शार्दुल ठाकुर
वो yeah, good choice.
हाँ, शार्दुल ठाकुर अच्छा एकदम मेरे को लग रहा है कल विकेट्स लेगा वापस से एंड आई थिंक वो वापस पर्पल कैप ले लेगा
अभी
Possibly.
नूर के पास है ना
Right.
हाँ अभी नूर के पास यस
भाई. But that jump from Ashwani, I was just looking at the purple cap standings. Bro went from nowhere to eighth place. Straight jump.
'It'll
4 विकेट्स
be
बहुत अच्छा
competitive. It'll be competitive.
हाँ
Mitchell Stark, एक 5 wicket all ले लिया. He is now in the contenders.
Yeah, he's
7 wickets, I
second.
think. Yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah,
second.
seven. He's second. Ardul
अच्छा
4 and 3 is also third, I think. Khalil is fourth.
हम्म, क्या
I
लगता
think
है फिर
moreover
कौन जीतेगा कल
कल लखनऊ.
Lucknow. Lucknow for me.
तो मैं पंजाब बोल देता हूँ फिर मेरे को सब लखनऊ नहीं चाहिए एक पंजाब के लिए भी कोई सपोर्ट होना चाहिए
कि कल की
ओके
प्रिडिक्शंस तो हमारे फ्लॉप हो गए. कल हम लोग ने बोला कि यार
नहीं,
आज
मैंने बोला था भाई, आई होप मुंबई विंस. ऐसा मत बोलो गाइस प्लीज.
नहीं नहीं
ऑलराइट
करेक्ट.
So that's it for this video. Keep showing some love. Hit the like button, comment on this video, share your thoughts, share this video with as many friends as you can, and please subscribe to our channel. So हम लोग ये videos बनाते रहे तुम लोगों के लिए. Motivation चाहिए हमें भी. चलो, bye guys.